Hey spuddies, PotatoMcWhiskey here, and welcome back to Let's Play Civilization 5 as Japan in the Vox Populi mod. Now I've been declared war on by both England and Poland, which, is fair enough because I did kill Rome. I think I maybe played this poorly, well, I mean, it's a learning game. I'm not too upset with how it came out so far. I need to go through some of these units here. ASCII actually did something pretty damn intelligent and basically trapped all of my units in here, which means these are basically all useless forever. I'm going to keep them around anyway, just because they give me army score, but, what am I going to do? I'm going to rest you guys until you're healed up. I'm going to bring you back down here to try and fight off these. There's a hussar running around out here too. Let me get onto that road, and you guys can just go into alert mode. Yep, took my samurai out as well. Let's see here. Okay, I have a samurai here. I'm going to want the samurai to be healing up for Osaka. Osaka is going to be getting hammered here. We are making a caravel to hopefully try and reduce the danger there, but that'll be a little bit of time before that really comes to fruition. I'm going to put you on Fortify here, Mr. Samurai, and I'll bring the Great General over back to Rome. I'll put you also into Fortify mode, please. And I have a Galleus here that I can't move. Well, I guess I could possibly move it there, but there's no real use to it. We'll go to our next turn. Alrighty. Oh, this was the samurai I was sending to kill Kumbe Saleh. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull that samurai back to defend that academy, and we'll go into our next turn. Poland and Austria are now friends. They're denouncing me very well. I think people are a little bit upset with me because I killed Rome indiscriminately. A good learning experience for me. Publicly denounced me. People of Lhasa. Osaka is starving, which is scary. You can attack. I'm going to shoot here. That's good. And then we will shoot there. And then we will shoot there. And you can also shoot to try and start slowing down some of these guys. Neapolis is no longer getting -9 gold. My unhappiness is actually coming back a little bit. I still have some poverty, which is not ideal. Not ideal at all for poverty to exist. But Antium. Antium is now the big problemo. I'm going to put this city on avoid growth for now, because I need to get this down. I need to get this unhappiness into, potentially even the positive regions. So let me have a look here. We are producing the forge here because this city does have pretty poor production. That's okay. So in Kyoto, what do we want to do here? Well, we've got no unhappiness here. I could use a culture building because I would like to get my policies a little bit quicker. 24 turns isn't terrible, but I would like it to be a little bit quicker. I would also need to kill some of these. I also need to be careful that I don't build too much of the wrong kind of stuff. There are some really good tiles in here. I will lock in those bananas. What is the city really lacking? I don't think it's really lacking much. I mean, the Grand Temple could be good. Religious need, faith +6, golden age, reduces on religious unrest, must have a temple built in a city, production cost. This would start a golden age. And it would only cost me 5 turns. Yeah, I'll go for the golden age, actually. Not a bad idea. Here in Satsuma, we just finished a temple, which is again going to be increasing the amount of gold that we're earning. I would really like perhaps to get, for example, an artist guild. Although I could really use a writer's guild, because I just don't have... I don't have many writers. I think I can have up to 3 of them, and I only have 1 in this city. Which is not ideal. I would like more. I would like more of them, because they provide not only the culture, but the great writer points actually are quite significant. When quite a ways away from that. That's like a lot of turns. But I think I would like another writers guild. Maybe... I would like more culture. I could grab the amphitheater. What's the city has poverty and crime. I'm gonna pick up a castle. Unit needs orders over here. Yeah, you can go into sleep mode. I'm surprised these guys can just super grow their cities and not suffer problems. I feel like I'm missing something about the whole happiness system that I just haven't understood and that I'm not properly playing around. So it'll be interesting if I... Oh, you weren't meant to go to fortify. You were meant to keep moving. And this villager was... or this worker, rather. Jeez, I've been playing some Age of Empires recently. I'm calling all workers villagers now. Like some kind of a savage from the 90s. Alright, unit needs orders. Just go to sleep for me, as can you. Unit needs orders over here. Right, I got my caravel in position. This one is fully healed, so I can start bringing that forward. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fortify until healed. I do have a triplet of galleasses over here. And I'll be able to get a shot off on this guy, which will give me a little bit of experience, I think. No? Okay. Oh well, we tried. The +1 movement on boats is actually really, really nice. I should probably emphasize that on the galleasses, especially because they can move and shoot, which makes it very, very different. Yeah, keep making that. Making the lumber mill. I want you to go to sleep, Mr. General. An enemy is near, and Songhai and Austria are your friends. Yeah, maybe I kind of should have played a little bit more the diplomatic game. Farmers in the city report an excellent harvest this season, plus 150 food in the city. Antium just finished its forge, which is going to give it a little bit of a boost in terms of production. I may even work that tile, although... I kind of want to wait until this city is a little bit less of a drain on my happiness. Oh yes, we're really starting to deal with that unhappiness now. We're down to a very, very low number of total unhappiness. Because we grow? I think we grew to another milestone, which means our luxuries now give us +2 happiness, which I think is making a big difference there. So poverty seems to be the big one again. So let me have a look here at Antium. What is holding you back? The big one here seems to be crime. So you already have walls, I think. Yes, so you have walls. So I'm thinking getting a castle here would further, because this unhappiness isn't only hurting this city, it's hurting all of my cities, so I need to get that dealt with. There is a hussar here. I'm gonna want to hit that hussar with my swordsman. I might want to soften it up first. So what are you good at? Based on unit damage, plus 15% strength inside our lands. That's good. That's going to give you the good combat strength against this guy. And I'm going to want to choose the production here. I will go ahead and I'll build a castle to give this city some more defense. Let's see, Tokyo just finished its temple, which is going to not only give us more faith, but it's also going to give us more gold. So the big thing here is the crime. And I believe you don't have your castle. So I will get a castle here to try and reduce the crime and get this into the positives. Because you'll see, like, my empire, once I cleaned up this unhappiness, my empire just seemed so much better off. I'm actually making money. Everything is just going much better for me now that I've cleaned up the unhappiness a little bit. You can shoot there and get some experience. Let's see here. Right, you have finished your forge. That's going to give you some production. Yeah, and you are working that because you're not emphasizing growth. Let's see here. Crime again is a problem here. Illiteracy is also a problem. We do have a library. The +2 science on the barracks could potentially be a double whammy for us. So I will go ahead and I will build the barracks down here. I do have a unit that's worthy of a promotion. I'm going to take boarding party because I want it to be able to attack regular doodads. Regular ships and stuff like that, which is exactly what we want to do. And that'll give it the punch it needs. Yep, I'm going to want to increase my production over here. I actually kind of missed the pin system from not Age of Empires, from Civilization 6. Kind of missed the pins. They were cool. They were nice and useful. Let's see here. Yeah, I think I told all of you guys to just fortify. Okay, we have another caravel ready to go join the fight. I'm going to send these guys over. You're going to shoot and then pull back to heal. Well, I guess you could heal over here. We can keep moving forward with these guys. We can also move forward with this guy. And you can go forward one more tile. And yeah, there we go. We're moving up here to start to kind of beat up these caravels that are in my way. I do only have one. I do want to be careful here because they are a little bit stronger than my ships. So we'll go into our next turn. Yeah, it might be better for you to back up over here. You can go fortify on that tile and we'll go into our next turn. I am building the Grand Temple because I'm hoping that that Golden Age will help me through. Oh wow, Austria even declared war on me. Wow, so really, apparently killing someone really pisses off everyone else in the world. I should have just maybe vassalized them. They built a red fort. Casimir has entered the industrial era. Enemy spotted in our territory. All these city-states are against me. Your intelligence. Oh, Songhai bribed Austria. So I'm pretty much at war with everyone else in the game. I have a lot of attacks here left. Well, you know, trial by fire and all that, I am learning at least a very difficult fashion. So let's see if we can pop off some of these guys. You're going to fortify. I'm going to move you forward a little bit to here. I suppose I will shoot and kill that and get the rewards for killing it. Where's my caravel? Excellent. Right, I've got my caravel moving up as well. I've got another caravel over here that just finished healing. Oh. And we have another enemy ship to deal with because I think that is Austria. No, that's England or yeah, England or whatever it's called. Britain. I'm not sure what it's called in this game. But that should be a... Oh, that's not quite a kill. This should be a kill. Next turn. Okay, so we have an event choice. Trouble at the Temple. Priests from the city demand that you weigh in on a religious debate. As the city grows, more and more people of different faiths are asking for use of the temple. People of the majority faith resent this and threaten violence if you allow non-believers into the temple. Non-believers, however, threaten to leave if you do not let them in. Good riddance. Lose a population and 2 turns of resistance. Gain 100 faith. Let them in, but make them pay for it, which would be 2 happiness, 2 gold, 1 faith, and -1 happiness. Reject the non-believers. %50 chance that the temple is destroyed. I think let them in but make them pay for it is the move here. It's the most assured and guaranteed payout. Because I didn't want to spend the money because I wasn't ready to do that. Why don't you go ahead and just repair this. Oh, there's a barbarian over here coming from somewhere. I wish I knew where. I'm going to get this to be a crossbowman here. Because I'm going to want to see if I can deal with some of these guys. Oh, samurai. Yeah, go ahead and fortify until you're healed. I have a galleass here. You won't be able to do anything until the next turn. Silver no longer have a global monopoly. Osaka is starving. Barbarians looted. Birth of a citizen in Tokyo next turn. I think maybe honor was a mistake here. Because I'm bad. Oh, my galleass was killed by a Polish caravel. Oh, that's really actually kind of surprising. We'll shoot here and then back up. And then we'll shoot here. We'll smash that guy. We'll do some damage. We'll bring our galleass, our caravels out to try and deal with some of these guys. Getting some good damage on them. Got that kill right there. Smash these guys into oblivion. We've got a good surround going on here. Choose production over here in Rome. Let's have a look. Are you ready to grow? No, we have those religious divisions. But we don't have the temple or anything, do we? Reduces religious unrest and generates religious pressure. What am I going to do here? What am I going to do with you, buddy? Well, the 2 science from the barracks would make us closer to being where we need to be. It would reduce our illiteracy, and it would get our crime deficit down. So I'll pick up the barracks. Plus, it'll give me another place to produce units from. I will go ahead and have a look around with this unit. You actually don't have anywhere to build, so I'm just going to put you to sleep as well. Enemy spotted. We did lose a unit, but that's okay. You're starving. I'm working on it. You could shoot here, get that guy finished, and shoot again. No experience to speak of. City connection has been broken. That's unfortunate, although you can get here now and repair it. Why don't you just go into alert mode, please? You can shoot that guy. And I suppose there's no harm in running you over here to also shoot him. And in the meantime, you can just go into alert mode. I guess that unit's already dead, so I'm just going to bring my trebuchet back here. Oh goodness, you got hit pretty hard. I'm going to move you in so these guys can't reach you, and then I'll have the pikemen just remain fortified. I think the Gallius is already fired, so I'll just leave it where it is. I think this Gallius is also fired, so I'll just leave you where you are. I'll go into my next turn. The enemy is near, and Askia has entered the Renaissance era. And I did lose... Oh, I lost my pikeman. That's unfortunate. We got a great scientist, though, and some food spoiled in Rome. Okay, I'll just keep getting hits off. So enemy has been spotted. Looks like he ran off to be obnoxious up in the north. That's totally fine. He's allowed to be obnoxious up there. Now, in Kyoto, we just got 40 tourism because I believe a great scientist was born. I think I might be able to put an academy on this hill, and I would really like to put an academy on that hill because it would be 2 production and 9 science. This city definitely wants to keep growing right now. So reduces boredom. We love the King Day in the city and the nearby ivory gains that stuff. So we are in a golden age, which is really good. I'm pretty sure, what is it? Golden age, your empire produces at least 1 gold on every... If you produce extra gold on gold tiles, your cities gain plus 20% production, and your empire-wide culture is increased by 20%. That's pretty good. I think I would really like to pick up the amphitheater because it's just something that's going to give me long-term longevity. Okay, we're starting to cut down the unhappiness here. We do need to still cut down the crime. And we finished the barracks, which kind of helped with that. I could either go for the dojo, which would reduce the need by another 20%, or I could go for the castle. And I think I'll go for the castle. I'm going to go ahead and promote a unit. You're going to want to take the boarding party promotion. You're going to want to fall back to heal up, as are you, actually. I'll fall you all back together, just as a group. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to repair these improvements. Stay in alert, although I could probably move out here and shoot that guy. Maybe I'll do this. There we go. I think we just unlocked something. So let's clear out some of these things. Someone entered there. We lost our pikemen. Arts are flourishing. Hanoi. Golden Age began. We got tourism. Great scientist. We got a great admiral, which is really nice, actually. Not available on the map. I think I'm going to do the Voyage of Discovery, because that's going to give us tea. And we just needed... We just needed luxuries to try and update our happiness. Oh my god, we're at 0 happiness. Do you know how happy that makes me? We're no longer suffering a penalty. And look how much money we're making now that we're not suffering a penalty. Oh my goodness, it's amazing. Now, I know that's in part due to the Golden Age, but still, getting a handle on this unhappiness has been huge for us. Yes, I know that you're starving, but we're working on it, I promise. Unit needs orders over here. We have a samurai. I'm going to keep you just alerted in the city. And you go into alert as well. Fortify until you're healed, please, and you can just hang out over here. Have some caravels. You're going to make your way over there. I'm going to go ahead and pull you back here to rest. I can't quite go into the open ocean with those guys, but it'll be fine. You can come back to the city and rest, actually, which is H for heal, and we'll go into the next turn. Next turn, there we go. I think they're a little bit worried about this hussar being annoying. An enemy is near. Let's see. All right, we just unlocked gunpowder, which does unlock the cannon. It unlocks the tercio. Tercio, powerful Renaissance era melee unit. Use these to protect your Rajal range units and capture cities. The Himej castle has already been built. We've got faster movement up road and +1 camp gold on fresh water. The Musketeer, Janissary, Tercio, Himej castle, city range and attack. Marketplace is filled with customers for the next 30 turns. City's market produces +2 gold. I'm totally okay with that. Alright, so let's move in here on Neapolis. So Neapolis, have you taken care of your unhappiness problem? No, you haven't. You really, really have not. So we're going to have to hold off on letting you grow. I think the big thing here would be to perhaps pick up... Let's see, you don't have too much crime. I could probably wipe out that crime with a castle. Pick that up. Promote a unit. Go ahead and take the boarding party promotion and soften this bad boy up. Bonus yields again, expanding borders in Rome, researching and technology in Kyoto, very nice. We're getting a bunch of culture, although I'm not sure if that bonus culture counts towards that, although I would be really happy if it did. Impress Kaisel. Poland is no longer the ally of Manila. Yeah, I want to be ready for that night. So the Tercio, if I look here... It only has 1 more combat strength, but it does have a bonus against mounted. So I think I will get 1 Tercio over here, because it's going to be able to fight the knight really effectively with the combat bonus versus mounted units. So there we go. And yeah, you're going to just go asleep over there. We've got a caravel. I think it's time to bring some of these caravels down, although I would like to get them healed up first. I'll bring 1 caravel down, but I won't engage yet. I'll just wait until the next turn. I'm going to bring my couple of galleasses over here to deal with these boats. Unit needs orders. Aha. So I can build the academy here. Is that worth it? Or would I be better served by sending him over here? I think I might actually be better served sending him up over to my other cities. For example, up here, there's not really much room for improvements. So if I were to put him down like over here somewhere, this would make these like viable, at least somewhat viable tiles. I have a global monopoly on silver again. A joy. So I should get +2 culture from silver. Yeah, that's nice. Now I could upgrade you to a cannon, but I'm kind of taking that easy right now. Public declaration from Poland. Almost at positive happiness, actually. I'm really, really, really satisfied that I've managed to kind of get my empire together here. So now we should be getting a bonus of 1% production. Look at that. It's so nice. Oh my goodness. Right, you finished the customs house over here. Okay, you are set to avoid growth. You are going to need some crime buildings, and I think the big thing to get for that would be the barracks. I think the barracks would actually... I don't know if it would do the trick. No, you know what? I'm going to grab the amphitheater here because you are bored. The city is bored, and I would like the extra culture for building the forgetting my social policies. Let's see here in Osaka. East India Company reduces poverty, receive an additional copy of all luxuries around this city. Trade generates +4 gold, +4 trade route. Owner must have a customs house, the production base in a number of cities. So this is like a thingy here. Yeah, I'm going to pick up the temple. The extra faith is going to be very useful, as is the gold. And let's have a look down here. Right, so you built your castle. Now you're starting to really be a happy place. Although you have so many citizens that you're still already kind of hitting up against that limit of growth and stuff like that. I will lock in the sheep because those are really good tiles. I'm less sold on these, although I will need to repair those farms. I didn't realize they were broken, so let's get them fixed up. I'll fix up those farms. Oh, I want to get that sheep online as well. That's another really good tile. I think picking up the grocer here could be a good move. It would increase the growth rate, and I think the city actually does have bananas, 2 copies of bananas, so it will pay for the maintenance. So let's pick up the grocer in this city. It'll give it some food for thought. But I tell you what, I'm going to call that the end of this episode. I want to thank you guys very much for watching this series. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Please remember to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. Remember to leave a like if you want to directly support my channel. And remember to leave a comment if you want to give me your feedback. Other than that, I want to say I love you all very much. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.